Thanks for watching The 9.
This weekend, a very exciting weekend in Berkeley. The Berkley Street Art Fest is taking place, and one of the guys who will be there, David Zinn, is joining us live this morning, a bit of an artist. But your tool is chalk.
Yes, it is. Chalk and charcoal, same thing the kids use, same thing you probably use on the driveway.
Yeah, I got a 6-year-old and a 7-year-old, and we've got a lot of that.
There you go. That's good. They are the best artists. Under the age of 6, that's when they're the best.
No, wait, no. Why do you say that? Because I agree with you, but I want to know why you said it.
Well, the fact is, we all used to draw with this. That's what makes it such a good tool to draw with as a grown-up, because you remember drawing with this, and when you drew with this, you had so much more confidence in your creative abilities than anybody does as an adult. If you have kids, you know that.
Yes.
It is their job to make everything covered with art. So this is a good way for me to connect with that version of myself.
Oh, I've got chills. I love that. I
David,
absolutely love that.
I have to ask you because there's something unique about being a chalk artist. I would assume we talk to a lot of artists, and absolutely no disrespect to anybody that comes in, but I was really excited to talk to you today because there is something very fun-loving and something very attainable, I feel like, when it comes to chalk art.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one thing is that it's so accessible. These are not expensive tools. You don't have to go to school to learn how to
That's
use
part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it. You know, no one feels like you got to be a serious artist to use this, which is good because it takes that pressure off. And also, you're not keeping what you make. Making art is the fun part. Keeping art, framing it, shipping it, getting a booth at the art fair to sell it, putting it in a museum, that's necessary, but it's not the fun part.
Now, as an artist, though, that feels like you devote, like, how much time did this take you?
About an hour, hour and a half.
All right, so an hour and a half of your life, and it's beautiful right now, but it is raining actively.
Yes.
So you know as you're making this that it's not going to last.
Right.
And that's okay with you.
That's important to me, because if this was going to be here for months or years, I would be so much more anxious about it. I mean, with you walking past it every day going, oh, look at all the mistakes, and oh, geez, that's what he painted, that would just be all pressure. This only has to be good enough for today. And since it's gray above our heads right now, putting a blue sky on the ground just for today makes more sense than blue skies being there forever.
And you are a world-renowned, I want to make sure you make that clear, world-renowned 3D chalk artist. And I'm not sure how it translates.
It looks great. I just saw it.
Okay,
yes,
okay,
it looks great.
But like the 3D effect is really something. And if you look at it from like
there's one spot right there.
Yeah, I don't know. Right there, it kind of, you can see this alien kind of peeking out.
Yeah, it's called anamorphosis. It's a simple trick. It's very popular with street artists because, unlike art in a gallery or museum, you're never looking at it straight in front of you. You can't, because it's at your feet. And so it's always going to be distorted whether you like it or not. So anamorphosis is just using that distortion to your advantage, picking one point of view, which is the perfect magic point of view, and make it look good from there.
Wow.
I took a look at some of your work, and I'm so glad we have this thing behind us because it helps illustrate it. But you like to take the nature and the part of the sidewalk and build it into your artwork. And what I mean is like this right here. So how do you do? You just have to figure that out when you show up because you don't know what you're going to do.
That's the other thing. That's why I highly recommend this as well, because if you have a plan, you have to look for the perfect place to execute that plan. If you don't have a plan, you just wander around, you see something that looks exciting or appealing or inspirational, and you use it. It makes me actually a very lazy artist. There is something in every one of these pictures that I did not draw. Like the plant down there, and the sprinkler head right there, and the little metal plate there. And in this drawing, I drew almost nothing.
Wow.
I drew a head and only 3 legs. And I called it a sheep, and people said, that's a great sheep. And I said, yeah. But I did very little work on that.
That's fantastic.
Just find the inspiration in what's already there, which is a whole lot easier than using a blank slate.
We got to quickly mention the Berkley Street Art Fest, the details of it.
It's happening tomorrow on Coolidge between Beverly and Catalpa. There's going to be a chalk art competition. People can come check out and I think vote on their favorite stuff. Also a big group drawing area. There's going to be food and drink, and it's kid-friendly and it's dog-friendly. I'm going to be doing a presentation at 1 o'clock, and I'll tell people all of the tricks that I know about drawing on the sidewalk.
Kid-friendly, dog-friendly, alien-friendly, too. So that's all going to work out.
David, thanks so much, my friend.
Sure thing.
All right. For more information, we'll get a link on our website, fox2detroit.com/links. We are going to take a break. Come right back. More of the 9 when we return.